Welcome back to Lowdown, everybody.
This episode features an interview with two different Akron artists, new bands, an a cappella concert, and some amazing art.
What else could you ask for? It's coming right up on Lowdown.
Welcome to Lowdown. I'm Jenna Remolt.
And I'm Colin Valencia. We've got a cool show for you guys today, and it's going to be something special.
Spoiler alert, Colin.
What's that?
Well, this is our first story. We have an interview with the owner of Something Special, an Akron-based artist named Carrie Miller.
Hi, I'm Carrie Miller. I am the owner and artist of Something Special. I opened up a studio in Summit Art Space, and I had that studio for 5 years. And it was really a great opportunity to meet other artists, meet the public. I felt like there wasn't a lot of pride in Akron, so I felt that by creating really fun and colorful images about the blimp and the Akron Art Museum and different things that people recognize in a fun kind of way would make people be like, hey, I'm proud that I live in Akron. I sold a lot of Akron t-shirts and sweatshirts with my stylized blimp on it, and people were so proud to wear them. And the postcards, people would come in my studio and say, this is going to go to Spain, and this is going to go to Taiwan, and this is going to go to China. And they were just so excited and proud to show that they were from Akron. And I really feel that it's great for me to see now. Everywhere you look, there's all different kinds of Akron t-shirts and Akron artists and Ohio artists. And I like to think that I was kind of one of the first people to do that. And it's been very rewarding to me to feel like I was making a contribution to the city that I live in and love. There's so much talent in the Akron area, and some of these artists are just so incredible, and they're inspiring, and I look forward to seeing what we can create together.
What a talent and a great way to show it to the world, Jenna.
The name is so cute too, Something Special. I love a good pun.
Yeah, I couldn't agree more. Something I love even more than that is a cool band name, just like this next one.
That's right, Rob Quartz caught up with Cool Dads, which, like Colin said, is a pretty great band name. Take a look.
Cool dads, we are really cool dads. Cool dads, cool dads, we are really cool dads.
I'm Peter. I'm the drummer.
I'm Jacob. I'm the bassist.
I'm Brady. I'm the guitarist, and we're
Cool Dads.
Cool Dads. Yeah.
Cool dads. I can't believe we're still playing this song. Cool dads. Cool dads. We are really cool.
We all went to high school together.
Yeah,
Except for Brady. Well, yeah, Brady went to
but close enough.
a rival high school, actually.
Yeah. Rival high school.
But the power of music transcends. So Brady and I knew each other for a brief period. We had a lot of similarities, and so we said we should make an album, as a joke, probably as sort of a defense mechanism, so that if it's not good, we say it was a joke.
Yeah.
But it's a funny story. We wanted to do it before we went off to college. He was going to Ohio State, and I was going to Kent State. We didn't know.
Yeah.
And Brown goes here, so it's a whole
Yeah.
thing. We wanted to do it. We did it in 2 weeks, 5 sessions. We did the whole thing, and we didn't think it would ever be anything. We thought we would just do it, and then it'd be done
Put it
forever.
out, and yeah.
And we just did it. Wanted to put it on Bandcamp for fun. We wrote an album called Sunday Barbecue. We call it Sunday Barbecue because we were always really into dad jokes, and we always wore Hawaiian shirts, so people call us dads. That was the joke.
Yeah.
And that's why we're called Cool Dads. Sometimes we did a practice take, and we were just that's good enough, and then we just cut it.
And then kept.
And we just kept that. It's not gonna get better than that. Yeah, one of my favorite musicians is Dan Deacon. And
Yeah.
he does a really good job. If you watch his Tiny Desk song, he does a really good job of involving people and making it about, because I feel like, and I don't want to call out anybody, but I feel like I've seen a lot of bands where it isn't really someone performing for for other people. It's someone like, look at how cool I am. Like, I play guitar. I'm like really cool. And I don't ever want to have to perpetuate that. And so I feel like that's what it starts with, is like being messy about it and just letting people know that there's not anything that you have to be. Like, if you don't know, we want to do like repetitive words. If you don't know the words, you can pick them up really quickly. And no one's trying to be cool here. Like, it's not cool. It's like fun, because a lot of them times those things are pretty mutually exclusive. Oh, we should probably give where they can listen to our music.
That's a good point.
realcoolddads.bandcamp.com.
Yeah.
And then we have a Twitter. Sorry, I don't know what
we
it
do.
is.
It's Really Cool Dads, at Really Cool Dads.
Yeah, and we have a Facebook, but that's just like our name.
Yeah.
Another great band to check out from the Akron area.
Honestly, I'm having a hard time keeping track of all of them.
Well, don't worry about that. I'll help you out during the break.
We'll be right back.
Welcome back to Lowdown.
Our job is to bring you music and art from local artists. And how much more local can you get than the University of Akron?
Yeah, last week E.J. Thomas Hall hosted several UA-based a cappella groups to perform one big show, and it was a hit.
Yeah, we have exclusive interviews and footage from that event that we can't wait to show you, so let's check it out.
My name is Brennan O'Hara, and I am a part of Rhythm and Ruse a cappella. I've been with Rhythm and Ruse my entire collegiate career, going from 2011 to 2017, so going on 6 years now. Akron's really unique because we do have multiple options for those who want to be a part of an a cappella group. We've got Rhythm and Ruse, the group I'm in, which is the co-ed a cappella group, co-ed meaning boys and girls are a part of it. There is Kanga Blue, the all-female group, and then, of course, Nuance, the all-male a cappella group. The groups are mainly unique because of the sounds they can make. There are things you can do with an all-girl group that you can't do with a co-ed group. There are things with a co-ed group that all-girl groups can't do. And there are things that all-guy groups can pull off that really a co-ed or an all-girl group can't. They kind of have that boy band feel. The interesting thing about Rhythm and Ruse's name, it's actually a play on rhythm and blues from way back when the group was formed as basically an honors college group. But we do some classical things, we do some modern things, we do rap, country, R&B, hip-hop, classic rock, modern rock, indie rock, all those sorts of things. And that's really what we try to do, just expand our horizons as a group. Saturday, we're actually giving everyone a little preview of our ICCA competition set. The 3 songs we'll be performing there are Hurts by Emily Sande, Everglow by Coldplay, and Freedom by Pharrell. It's a really fun set, full of energy, some really intense moments, but also some really light and heartfelt moments. It's really just an emotional roller coaster to that climax of Freedom. And then, of course, Lean On Me will perform, which is Rhythm and Ruse's classic staple song. At our concerts, we always have alumni come up and sing with us, just because everyone knows it, everyone learns it. It's just kind of embodies our group. If anyone at all is interested in joining any 3 of these groups, it's non-inclusive, so you don't have to be a music major, you don't have to be hardcore into music. We've got engineers, we've got comm students, we do have music majors, but we've got someone basically from every walk of life. But the one thing that we all have in common is that we love music and we want to keep creating it. So if you feel you're one of those people, feel free to check us out, UA Nuance, Kanga Blue, or Rhythm and Ruse, and we'll be happy to welcome you.
Man, some of the pipes on those singers, Colin.
Yeah, I tell you, Jenna, they brought it, as I'm sure they always do. They for sure didn't disappoint.
Oh yeah, I hear ya. You know, one other thing that I'm sure is not going to disappoint is Jack with his music reviews.
Oh yeah, let's hear what you've been listening to this week, Jack. Take it away.
What is going on, music listeners? I'm Jack Stern, here to tell you to keep your ears perked up for some of these great new releases. Let's get right to it. Experimental rock band Shoo Shoo has always been known for their depressed and spaced out music. Lead vocalist Jamie Stewart continues to bear his emotional baggage with this new song from Shoo Shoo's forthcoming album. The Get Up evokes the same feelings of vulnerability and uncertainty that are omnipresent in Shoo Shoo's work. The starkness of the instrumental meshes well with Jamie's frail vocals. The band creates a really satisfying build-up from the echoey guitar twangs to a noisy wall of sound at the ending of the song. If you're looking for some more weird vocals and an instrumental that demands more from your attention as it builds up, then definitely check out the new Shoo Shoo. Migos have been on a steady rise to fame the past couple of years. Their trap sound they have cultivated has attracted a legion of fans. The material from their new album Culture is a natural evolution of that sound, as it provides a genuine sense of variety for Migos. Teacher is a song that aims to embody two adjectives, cold and ruthless. The bass is sparse and deep, and mixes well with the hi-hats and snares. Quavo, Offset, and Takeoff all ride this beat with ease. The hook on the song is another solid effort from Quavo. The lyrics 17.5, same color t-shirt, give off that seedy vibe that is key to every successful trap song. Migos do an even better job of harmonizing their vocals and trading off mid-verse to complement each other with their lyrics. These kind of lyrics, now they aren't really anything to really write home about as far as trap music goes, but it's the way that Migos delivers their lyrics that make them so appealing. The cohesiveness of the trio on this song and many others on this new album continues to justify their existence as one of the most infectious trap artists of the current year. Progressive R&B artist Sampha has finally given us his debut album, Process. One of the choicest cuts from this album is the song No One Knows Me Like the Piano. On this track, Sampha shows himself in a very vulnerable state as he confides to the listener about his relationship with the piano. The soft keystrokes on the piano add to the very sad and quiet mood of the song. Eventually the song swells into a really beautiful chorus as Sampha layers his vocals together to create a really stunning effect. Sampha's voice is just a great combination of strong and reserved at the same time. He kind of borrows some of the timbre of James Blake and FKA Twigs while adding his own spin to the mood that he invokes with his vocals. If you're looking for some more R&B that feels deliberate and emotionally complex, then don't hesitate to check this out. Big Sean hasn't always had the best career. People have praised him for his top 40 hits just as much as they have torn him down for some of the corny lines and recycled flows he's used. However, Big Sean does manage to push back some of his detractors with his new album, I Decided. Singles like Halfway Off the Balcony give us some Big Sean that's a lot more refined than normal. Now, the song itself isn't the most original. It's basically Big Sean dissecting his exotic lifestyle as a celebrity through putting his career and relationship in more relatable terms. This is something that we've seen from rappers like Drake and Kanye a lot, so it really isn't reinventing the wheel. However, Big Sean manages to give that wheel a decent spin this time. His wordplay is generally pretty clever, and he manages to come off as genuinely earnest whenever he talks about himself. The more solemn mood this beat also provides is a nice touch, so if you're looking for some mainstream hip-hop that's not as braggadocious and more laid back and genuine, then definitely give this a listen. That's about all I have time for today. Tune in next time for more of the hottest music on Lowdown.
Jen, if I was making a music video, we'd be seeing hundreds of doves, and the stars would be wearing all white suits. Boy, I miss the 90s.
Ugh, give me a break.
Sounds good. We'll be right back on Lowdown.
Welcome back, arts and music lovers. Just outside of Akron is a really fun painting place that throws in some activities on the side.
That's right, and as always, Lowdown has got the scoop.
It's Bethany, and I'm an artist at Painting with a Twist. I've been here since we opened last January, so about a year and 3 months now. It's a lot of fun. We just like to relax and party and paint.
Colin, we're back.
Oops, our bad guys just had some lighting issues.
Yeah, we're gonna work on that. Meanwhile, let's go check out Blank Slate.
Yeah, a perfect name for a local music venue that revitalizes the area's music scene, DIY style. Let's take a look.
I'm Eddie Marflack. I'm co-founder and chief booking coordinator of Blank Slate. I've been a part of the DIY community since I was like 12. I kind of got pretty lucky in that in high school, the cool kids were either like the jocks playing football or like the kids wearing like girl pants and black band t-shirts, and football is kind of expensive. So I ended up just hanging out with the like DIY scene kids. I didn't go to any like real shows until like I was already in high school. So my first shows were basement shows and weird VFW hall type shows. Blank Slate kind of started because, when I was in high school, I used to, even though I lived a half an hour away from here, I kind of was always playing in Elyria at this place called The Spot, and in Lorraine at this place called The Red Parrot. And there was a really vibrant music scene here like 10 years ago. But when I moved here with my girlfriend Jackie, who's kind of like the co-founder of Blank Slate, there really wasn't that sense of community. There really weren't places to play. There weren't that many local bands. So some friends and I kind of got together and decided to teach ourselves how to start a legitimate business. We made a business plan. We incorporated. We kind of spent a year just figuring out how to actually run like a sustainable place, because any DIY efforts like basement shows and stuff just weren't sustainable here. They just turned into kind of party places where the cops got called, kids got caught underage drinking. So we knew we had to go like, I don't want to say a more boring route, but like a safer, more legitimate route than, what a lot of other scenes like Cleveland and Akron have been able to get away with. So start off just as punk shows. Then we started doing film screenings, and now we have this art gallery. It's like right behind me. We've had like 3 art shows since we started that. We're about to start a record distro and a zine like distribution library, and throughout this year, hopefully, we're going to start doing more community outreach stuff. Blank Slate's in Elyria, Ohio. Our address is 2 Kerstetter Way. You can find us just by Google searching. We have a Google business page. Facebook, you just look up Blank Slate Elyria.
Very cool to see locals getting involved with the community and keeping the music alive.
Yeah, those guys should be proud of what they've accomplished.
Hey, we should be proud too. We made it through episode 2.
All right, another one in the books.
As always, if you guys want to see more of what we do, you can check out our YouTube channel or find us on Facebook and Twitter at ZTV Lowdown. I'm Jenna Remote.
And I'm Colin Valencic, and that's The Lowdown.
This program was produced by ZTV at the University of Akron. To find out how you can make Emmy-winning media, visit the UA School of Communication online. ZTV. Make media. Make a difference.